every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 Game Save with Audible on the Journeyman. Or is it? Yes folks, it's only gone and bloody happened. It's only gone and blooming happened. Yes, in the old inbox, I do have a contract offer on the table for Eredivisie, former Eredivisie champions, FC20. Oh yes, indeed. Now, they currently find themselves 13th in Eredivisie, but they did win the title under Steve McLaren back in 2009-2010, so it's around about 10, 12 years ago. They were knocking on the door as well for the few seasons as well in between, so they've been up there. They've even had a little dip into the so they're back. Whoever was in charge prior did get them back. In fact, what is going on here? Is my appointment going to oust this guy? But yes, that is the situation on the table. I am going to take this job. I'm just wanted to let you know beforehand. So Eredivisie came calling, and we're going to sign on the dotted line in just a second. But I'm still manager of Eredivisie for this moment. But they're all on holiday. They don't know what's going to hit them. But who am I going to take with me? That is the question. That's on my lips. I don't think I'm going to be able to take anybody with me initially. I don't think we have the money, or we will have the money in FC20. But let's have a little look at them. I do like, obviously, none of these guys really tickle my fancy. The defenders, though, I liked Leandro Bacuna, so he definitely ticked all the boxes. Very, very good player. Hedenvinder's also started to grow on me as well. Could be of some good value, £33,000. Scotty Wharton, Magalori, they were also very good. Keith Kirk as well. I could drag him with me. He has a minimum release clause of $1 million. And then let's look further for Grandulus. Grandulus is definitely a player I would like to take with me. He is 4-star potential, still got a little bit left in the tank, so I'd like to see Isaacson start growing in my favour as well. Holberg as well, potentially. Eric Anderson as well. He's valued at $1 million, so we're going to have to cough up a bit of money if we're going to get him through the doors. Pochettino, it's like a work in progress. Never got to get to see you at your full potential, and I'd still like to see it. Robin Book was good as well. I do like to see him potentially. The Jokester, man oh man, goal scoring machine. I'd love to drag him with me, but of course Rudy more than likely will come if we can, I don't know, stomp up 20k, I'll take him with me, even if he's just a bit part player, just a morale booster as well. So that is that. So let's just double check this actually. So I did actually apply for a few jobs. Let's wash them up there. So I applied for Brann out in the Norwegian Premier League. Munster, this one's one I really wanted out in Germany. It was a project waiting to happen. Also out in KV Kortrijk, the Belgian Pro League. I also applied for Sunderland, even had an interview as well. And also FC20, but you cannot knock this. This is top tier football, and the Dutch leagues is a massive step up. It's the 8th most powerful league in Europe. We're jumping like the Scottish Premier, Ukrainian, Belgian. We are making a huge progress, statement of intent as well, by taking on this job. So it's happening. So let's go and sign the paperwork. It's going to be sad because we've done this before as well. You know, we took EIF as far as we could, and you know, it was only about what we could do in the second season or the following season from winning the Finnish Premier League was just win it again. And of course there was the European adventure which I missed out on. The same is going to happen for Urabo. I'm going to miss out on that. So some lucky bastard's going to come over and take over what I started. But this is too big an opportunity. FC20, former Dutch champions. If we can get them back into Europe as well. Of course not this first season, but maybe next season. And if we get a bit more money than this, things could turn around. I think we're also still in the Dutch Cup as well. FC20, where are you? Are we still in the Dutch Cup? Let's have another look, shall we? Where are we, FC20? I think I saw you guys in the Dutch Cup. Yeah, or you got to take on Die Treffers. And my first game will be in like a minutes lickety split. So let's do it. Let's not muck about now, and let's get stuck in. So first and foremost, let's try and bump it up to a 3-year deal. Will I stay for the full 3 years? You know me. You just never know. No, they only want 2-year deal. Well, then how about a bit more cash then? A bit more cash. Nope. A bit more cash? Just a bit more cash. No, we'll just take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nervous times. But now, so we've finally broken away from Scandinavia and come down to mainstream Europe. Right in the hub. We're very, very close to the UK. We're very, very close to Germany as well. So just snuggly in the middle. Exciting times. In a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate. Copenhagen has left Ottawa SK to join FC20. Question will be raised for why Copenhagen made the decision to change jobs, but he'll face pressure to bring immediate success to Grosvasta, given his former employers and previous standing. Ottawa SK will now be looking for a new manager. Ottawa SK will be paid $400,000. Made him a better cash there in compensation. Copenhagen Premier League head coach of the season winner 2021 brings a blend of experience and proven credentials with him to his new job. Copenhagen has earned himself a reputation for signing players under the age of 23 and appears to be a great fit for the club's current vision at Grosha Vesta. Copenhagen was reported to be one bad result away from the sack in 2022, I know, and will now be hoping for a better experience upon the Turkers. Post FC20 currently 13th in the Ed Division and have lost 3 of their last 5 games in the league. Yeah, like I said, they have won the Eredivisie not too long ago. We got Ted van Leuven as the director of football, Roger Rijers as well, but that's for the time being. We're not going to rock the boats this season. We're just going to get through it and see what we can do. So, of course, this is the team. Top earner is T. Matthews. He's from South Africa, and he earns $9,000 a week. That needs to be sorted out already. Yes, all above. Last year in the contract, has the ability to be part of our squad. Wages. Look at this guy's on $5,000, and this guy's old man Murphy. He ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we need to sort this mess out. It's a complete mess. Mid-table, that's where they want. Tactics introduction. Okay, let's just do it. So we're going to play direct counter-attack, I think, if it's going to allow me. What's going on here? Next. Fluid counter-attack. Let's do that. Fluid. Choose formation. We're going to go with we'll go with a 4-4-1-1 for the time being. Yes, okay. We've done all this before. Why am I getting it all the time? So, yeah. We'll muck about with that later. We'll muck about with all that later. Yeah. Goodness me. It's like I've just started. So, Copenhagen to meet the media. Sure, let's go for it. What's your initial thoughts to take FC20? I'm very excited. Great club. I don't want to get stuck in. Many people think FC20 is wage burst. It's simply too small for you to bring in high quality players needed to improve the team. Are you going to push chairman and increase the wage budget? Budget's been set there for good reasons. Do you feel the weight of expectation from FC20's decision to pay a hefty for? I hope to repay the faith and the money by proving to be worth every single penny. I'm leaving you a previous job take of FC20. You just appointed a number of Ottawa supporters. Do you regret that? Of course I do. Football is like that. Blah, blah, blah. Are you excited at the prospect of managing Holland? This is a fantastic opportunity indeed. Are you able to cultivate a strong dressing room match from your last job? It's imperative. And of course it is. FC20 clearly have lofty ambitions, and hiring you is said to be the latest step in meeting them. Are you the right person to deliver on their appropriate promise, especially in the short term? I'm confident in managerial skills. You have very little time to prepare for your first match against ex-Chelsea. How much, if at all, will that impact you upon your performance? I might be right here, blah, blah, blah. You must be looking forward to your first match. I can't wait. Have you made any decisions regarding your backroom staff? I don't expect any sweeping changes, if at all. The staff here know the club well. Blah, blah, scooty, blah, blah. Yes. So we're not going to tinker right now because I don't want to go in there and start kicking up a shit. But let's have a look at the age of some of these boys. They're not that old. We got some youngsters as well. Let's get them back into position formation. Have a look at the contract situation. And yes, that guy who's on $9,000 a week. He's a fringe player, for crying out loud. Really, is he worth all that? Is he all that? He's not even playing any games. So I might give him a game just to see what he's all about. Same could be said for this guy, Emile Bergeron. He's on $5,000 a week as well. He's played a couple of games, scored a couple of goals. He's a striker. He's from Denmark. We like Scandinavia. We ain't going to muck about with that. So we'll play you as well. Who else is getting paid? This guy, Hishan Fake, Dutch guy, £700. Why aren't you getting games? Or why aren't you delivering, should I say? So, yeah, there's some talent there, but we've got to see what it's all about. Let's get my old proper view set up here. Goals. The goal-scoring man is Indy Dudevan. He's a youngster, very, very good youngster as well. Only £750 a week, but he's got 3 goals to his name. Emile Bergeron as well, 4 goals in 3 games. We'll play you. So, yeah, well, let's get into it. Well, let's just get to the game, and then we'll pick our team, and then see what it's all about. Marsh surprised by FC20. Elson thinks Coburn will be surprised. Critics. Who's my captain? Who's my captain? Indy Dooman, you're not at the right age, kid. But we're going to leave it as that. Excited about new challenge. I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. So, the squad dynamics for the club. The dressing room atmosphere is good. Managerial support is poor at this time. Let's have a quick look at the social groups here. There's a big old core here that needs to be either everyone needs to be in there, or maybe a couple of little groups to be formed. Because there's a lot of stragglers here that just seem to be treading water and not really mixing it up with the boys. We're going to do a little bit of a chat to the guys and say hello. Passionate. I'm very, very passionate. I know many times may have heard of me. I wanted to personally introduce myself. Passionate. I think we can finish mid-table this season. I don't think being as unrealistic at all. If everyone gives 100%, we can achieve that. What I said. I respect each of you. Blah blah blah. Passionate. Yeah. So that all went absolutely wrong there. But does that hurt me? Does that hurt me a little bit? Maybe a little bit. But anyway, we are taking on Excelsior today, who are actually a position beneath us in the table. So we're going to do this one game just to kind of get a feel for it all. Then we'll be back tomorrow with a double header, and then maybe a little bit more insight into what I've set myself up for. We are actually, at the moment, looking at this, 3 points above the drop zone. Remember, they did get promoted from the second division just last season. So, I think I need to bring in. I need to go cheap on these guys. I have a whole short list of players that I wanted to bring in at Urbo, and I didn't really have the funds, and I still probably don't have the funds right now. But a strong finish this season could maybe give me some more cash next season, and maybe there's some value in the players that I've got here we can sell and then bring in some other ones. But yes, I am itching to get going. We'll do all that bish bash bosh later. But here it is, up against Excelsior. Now, they've played each other 3 times over the course of time, and 20 have yet to win any of them. So let's take a look at the team. I'm going with my old school 4-4-2 here. We have Sluter up here, not Fergie Sluter. We have Sluter leading the line, and that is the Dutchman. 21 years of age, just the 1 cap or 1 appearance, 1 goal. He could potentially go as high as 5 stars. So we could have a Dutch superstar in the making here. We're going to have Schlendar between the sticks. He's a 23-year-old goalkeeper, 121 cap to his name. He's got a bit of value to him as well. So he could be something that we could build the team around. 19-year-old Giovanni Hack as well, could go as high as 5 stars. We're playing him left back. He's only featured a couple times this season, but desperate times, desperate measures. On the other side, we have Denzo Casillas. Again, could go as high as 5 stars. Played 12 times this season. 21-year-old Dutchy as well, of course. That's the main thing here. Rivia, Spanish centre back, valued at £750,000. Formerly of Venlo, Villarreal, Nottingham Forest, Barcelona back in the day. So he's got some knowledge. About 28 years of age, he could be very good and experienced. He's partnering alongside Tresevic, Montenegrin international. Got a lot of stats going for him here. 26 years of age, 13 games a season. Looks to be ever present. Into the 4-man midfield, we have the expensive bastard Tashik Matthews, 23-year-old South African. He's not full international yet. Played 2. He's not even started a game. So we're going to throw him in the deep end today and see what he's all about. It's $9.5 fringe player. He needs to sort of show me why we're paying that sort of money. Elias Tazavan's on the right hand side, 22-year-old Dutchy as well. He's paid nearly $5. He's played forever, all the games, 3 assists, 1 goal. Hopefully we can see better out of him this time out. Into the centre we have Hitchem Fake, 31-year-old Dutchy. Good, strong attributes across the board. Not really been performing well as a boss in the midfield. Kind of letting the side down a little bit. Then we have Patrick Bowyer, young 22-year-old Dutchy. Again, only played a couple of games so far. Maybe we'll get the best out of him as well. We've already seen this guy, Sluter, but Bergeron, the Danish guy, 2 goals. He's actually got 3 in all competitions. He's the man. going to be hopefully pulling the strings up top. Remember last time out, my first game for Urbo, we absolutely put a barnstormer down. Hopefully we'll have a bit more success this way with 20. Okay, so it is away days for us today. I have no idea who we're up against. Not knowing any of these guys whatsoever. So away we go. First game of the season, or first game for us here over in the Dutchlands. Do we have a corner? We do. It's fired in, comes out to Dresevic, pulls it back to the main man Fake. This is in the first 3 minutes. Pulls it back. Dresevic might get a cross in, or over to Bowyer. Trying to impress your new manager, boys. That's what the whole intention is. Riera gets the cross in, headed towards goal by Blaias Travan. All these new names are getting familiar with. But you know what? I'm going to be positive here. I'll take a point. If offered to me. Matthews, the South African, the rich bitch. Fadik goes all the way back to Riera, all the way forced all the way back to the keeper Schlendy. Dresevic now coming further forward, pushes it right to Tazavan. Stalls, gets his pocket pick, gets it back though, turns, Bergeron has a shot, goes over the top of everybody. Matthews tries to keep it alive, but he has his pocket pick. Here comes Janssen now for ex-Chelsea. We've been mugged off, folks. We've been mugged off, but we get it back. Cassius, love the name. Fakir, or whatever your name is. Over the top, down the left-hand side, there is Matthews. Get a cross in, son. Get a cross in, son. Giovanni Sluter gets his second goal of the season, the first in the Copeland era. That's right. Blackburn Rovers era, sorry. Gave you full knowledge there. But anyway, what a goal. The expensive man, Tariq Matthews, gets the cross in. Sluter smashes that home against the... Well, I won't say against the... I think we've been in it on the front foot since kickoff. Chance here to make it 2. Fact from the corner. Whips it in. It's headed clear. And here come ex-Chelsea with Rutegeres. We should be one of the stronger teams out in the Dutchlands. Maybe the top 5, I think. That's what when I saw the job, I thought, you know what? I'll have a piece of this. I'll apply. Anyway, Van Daft crosses. It's decent. It's picked up by Tavastan. Schlengelaar fires it down and we gobble it up. Bergstein. There's Sluter. Sluter's looking for an option. Decides to pull it back. No, gets a cross in. He repays the favour for the most expensive man in Dutch football. Tashik Matthews, $9.5 grand. That's what it gets you, boys. That an assist and a goal for Tashik Matthews. Who said this was hard? The flippin' Dutchies. I love the Dutchies. We're here, boys and girls, to take AFC20 back to the top of the Dutch leagues. We're not going to do it this season, but I'm not ruling anything out this season. You know, a bit of change in morale, a bit of positivity. We're up to 12th in the division, boys. 12th in the division. We are only, flipping heck, 4 points off 6th spot. AZ Alkmaar running away with it. But at the minute, looking good. We have an injury, though. Injury crisis. Slavgar, you coming on? See what you're all about. So far, 2-0 up, man. Matthews and Sluter playing like they've been born. They're like born in the same womb, you know what I mean? Like, they know each other, how they breathe. Their mistake here. Matthews, the most expensive man in Dutch football, flips a shot, and he's going to prove me wrong, you know. $9.5 grand, though. That is a lot of money. Considering, I think he's doubled the majority of the boys here. 2-0 up. 10 shots on the day. Piece of piss. Second half, more of the same, please. More of the same, Dutchies, and I will be over the moon with this one. A lot of green knocking about as well. Corner, though. Ex-Chelsea would like to get an early goal. And they do. Ruben Rodriguez from the flipping post. Now we need to hold on. Get focused a little bit more. Let's be a bit more positive here. Let's kick it forward a little bit. Oh, goodness me. It's getting a bit too ahead of myself. It's been pinched a little bit all the way back through Jakabach. Decker fires it long, picked up, and here comes Matthews. Could have got there. Van Deft. Ex-Chelsea now knocking on the door here, looking for an equaliser, which would show why we're shit and why we're in this pickle. Come on then. Go on then, Bowyer. Go on then. We need the 2-goal cushion. Fires it down the line. Sluter looking for 2. Looking for 2. Can he finish it? No, he can't. It's cleared. It's a little bit more from ex-Chelsea now. 30 minutes to go. We have been pressing, though. 13 shots to their 3. 1 on target, and that one went in the back of the net. I don't want to touch nothing. I don't really want to make any forced changes. I want to see it out. 17 minutes to go. Up to 11th. As it stands, up to 11th. 9 minutes to go, boys. This would be a fantastic start. And it'll get the old morale over the top. 2 minutes to go. I think we've done this. I think we've started the way we need to. Positive with the result. 2-1. The most expensive man in Dutch football with a goal and an assist. Well. What a way to start. Tasman's got a bit of injury. We'll get the physio on that straight off the bat. Matthew shines. Of course he does. But what has that done to the table? Well, as you can see, we're up to 11th now. And like I said, PSV are on 20 points. They've actually played a lot less than us, though. That's where it's all at. We've played a lot more than the majority of everybody else. So next up for us, if we could take a little look at it, will be Top Os, PSV, VVV Venlo, Treffers. We'll probably come back for the FC Utrecht final game in the new year. Give me a chance to plough through these games, get to the January transfer window, maybe even get through the January transfer window to see what we can bring in. But exciting times, folks. 2-1 win. That's our first win in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in the league. Of course, we did pick up a win against NEC Brenda. But so far, so good out in the Dutchlands. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully, you guys are too. Hopefully, I didn't upset any Oddebo fans out there. Sorry, my time is done. I've taken them as far as I could. I doubt I would have done any damage in the old Champions League situation. But who knows? Maybe we'll get some European football with the Dutchies, with FC Twente. Thank you, Steve McLaren. You've paved the way. But now it's time for me to take over and become the best British manager in FC20 history. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.